Hello, my lovelies. Single Pringles. It's the week of Valentine's Day, and I know most of you are making a grimace face or sticking your tongue out. Blech. Well, we're going to do a singles reading anyway, so let's see what is going on for my singles, what's happening in love, or not happening in love, however it happens to work out. What do singles need to know about love from now till the end of February 2025? Thank you, guardian angels, source, spirit, the universe. What do we need to know for our singles? There we go. You have a wish fulfillment coming in. That's interesting. All right, so I feel like Spirit is trying to show you that things can get so very much better. Let's see if we can do this here. All right, so a wish fulfillment. What have you put out there into the universe? Do you want love? Are you manifesting something or someone? I feel like you could be. And I feel like this comes after a period of heartbreak and pain. So I feel like you need to really focus on you right now. You also need to work on healing the energy. If you've been through a really crummy breakup, divorce, things like that, maybe you don't really want love coming in. But I think Spirit's about to surprise you because you have an emotionally fulfilling wish fulfillment that's trying to come in. So she's screaming out in pain in this card. I feel like that could be something that you've already gone through. It's not something that's coming for you, I don't feel like, but you've been through the ringer, right? She's trying to stitch her heart back together. And so those two big gashes, whatever this was, it really left a mark. So maybe you are a little hesitant to get back out there. So I feel like Spirit's trying to encourage you to heal. For some of you, this was physical loss, like you actually lost somebody, they died. And so that's something that grief has no timeline. So maybe you're not ready to get back out there just yet. You're working on you, working on healing, and that is where your energy should be focused. Know that Spirit will bring the right person in your life at the right time when you're ready. And for some of you, it's going to require you to take action, for you to make a move, for you to actually, put yourself back out there. Maybe you need to be brave, courageous, and maybe there's something that's changing within you because you're focused on the healing, and that leads to a wish fulfillment. All right, we do have some abundance that's coming in. Maybe money's also been a struggle for you, and I feel like that's going to change for the better. You could have a pay raise, promotion, or some sort of unexpected blessing coming in financially. This also would help you to share the wealth, to be generous to other people. Maybe this new person coming in is also of that mindset. Maybe they're abundant and they want to share that with the right person. What else? Ooh, you could have a lot of options. So important that you choose wisely, that you don't make rash decisions, that you focus on what's most important. You need to be careful who you get involved with because we're still in this period of recovery. So we want to make sure that it's a good fit for us, that it's not a snake, it's not somebody that's going to harm us. So we have to use our intuition and remember that everything that glitters isn't gold. So there could be some sort of illusion or deception there. We're looking for something that's balanced. I feel like you could also be dealing with courts, contracts, legal issues at this time. But justice being out here in the upright tells us justice will be served in our favor. There's something that's coming to help us restore the balance. So that could be healing for some of you as well. Things are changing quickly. I do think that somebody may come towards you quickly. So that might give you some red flags. I feel like if you are balanced internally, then you will also be able to tell whether this is a good option or a not good option for you, and then act accordingly. I feel like the Chariot also tells us that there's forward progress. So that shows that you've been working on you. You're finding your courage and confidence to get back out there. And I feel like this is an opportunity for you to see how far you have come. Travel, movement, relocation, there could be somebody that's moving towards you as well. So by focusing your energy on you, you are effectively creating something that will last. I feel like right now your primary focus is on financial matters. matters, maybe work, your career, maybe you're working on building a legacy. I feel like for some of you, you might be starting some sort of charitable something or another because of the loss that you've gone through. So maybe you're going to start a foundation, a charity, maybe you're going to do some sort of charitable work, especially if you have worked very hard and you have abundance. I feel like you would want to share that and pay it forward. For others of you, you're still really stuck. So you've got to see this opportunity or this change for what it is and realize that you can set yourself free, put yourself back out there when you're ready. For some of you, you've got to get out of this lack mentality. Know that more is coming, and it does lead to abundance. The Six of Coins and the Queen of Pentacles both tell us that we won't be in lack forever. We've just got to shift our mindset. And for some of you, it is new love that's coming in. So are you prepared for this? Have you healed enough to welcome in love? Because this will be emotionally fulfilling, and Spirit's trying to give you a victory. So will you receive it? All right, Spirit, let's see. What do we have going on for our singles? I'm going to slide these over just slightly. There we go. All right, Spirit. Single Pringles, what do they need to see? Ooh, somebody might be watching you. They could be looking at your social media. Maybe they see you in some way, shape, or form. But make sure that you're not being gaslit by somebody, meaning make sure you're not being deceived. Make sure everybody's on the same page, because this person is definitely looking at you in some way, shape, or form. There could have been a breakup that really left a mark. You could be in separation from somebody that you have strong feelings for. Again, there could have been a physical loss. Somebody could be giving you the silent treatment, or you have abandonment wounds that do need work. So work on those if that applies. We have the separation card. So sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and unsure of the future. It could be the person that's watching you. It could be you that's feeling this way. But I do feel like you have a fresh start and a new beginning that's trying to come in, leading to abundance. Love to see that. So Spirit wants you to keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, use things like gratitude and bliss to get you there. All right, Spirit, what else do they need to know? My single Pringles, what's going on for them from now till the end of February 2025? Ooh, Spirit needs you to know that you deserve love. So are you open to it? I feel like self-acceptance is going to be huge for you. And what's funny is she's got a bow and arrow. So she's literally going to go in a new direction, right? An arrow first must be pulled back before it can go forward in a new direction. So if you've experienced a bunch of setbacks, know that it's setting you up for where you're supposed to be. Do you see the little angels here cheering her on from behind the scenes? Like, you've got this, you can do this, keep going. They're making me think of Merida from I think it's a Disney movie called Brave. Let's see if I can get real close. She's got, the fiery red locks of hair, and Merida was an archer, if I remember correctly, and she was better than most of the guys. And so I feel like you're a badass in your own right, and you just need to honor that. You need to realize that you are. I feel like whoever this new person is sees that. They see how awesome you are, and they want to go forward with you. And it could be towards marriage and connection. So the situation involves marriage, going to the chapel, and we're going to get married. Are you worried that there will be an ending? I'll tell you a personal story real quick. Many, many years ago, when I was very young, I knew that I wanted to start a family of my own. I knew I always wanted kids. That was the easy part for me. But I was very hesitant to actually get married because I watched my parents go through a really awful divorce, and I knew I didn't want that aspect. So I was always very hesitant to get married because I didn't want it to end in divorce. And they say what you think about, you bring about. So fast forward several years, I did fall in love. I did get married, but it did end a divorce, not once but twice, from the same person. And so it left me kind of shell-shocked, right? I had a lot of inner work to do to realize that I deserved love, and that I was lovable, and that the right person would come into my life at the right time. We're still waiting on that, but that's another story. So I feel like this is an instance where you've got to see the bigger picture. If you really want love, you've got to be willing to take that chance and go forward. This new person in you could have a lot of chemistry. So I feel like there's a lot of passion, a lot of fireworks, and a very strong magnetic attraction between you and this person. So remember that you have to put yourself out there sometimes in order to experience that. So flirt, laugh, enjoy yourself, and extend your lighthearted energy to others. Are you putting yourself out there, or are you a hermit at home? Love's probably not going to come knocking on your door if you've never left the house, right? So you've got to think about that going forward. So what are some signs for my singles? Signs to not ignore. Signs for my singles, okay? Ooh, watch out for someone with a short fuse or a temper. There could be tempers raging. There could be some anger. We have a new moon tonight on the 12th of February. It's in the sign of Leo. So I do feel like there's lots of passion coming to the surface, but some of that could border on rage and anger. So hiccups for confirmation. We don't want the anger and the rage. Passion and chemistry are fine, but sometimes it's a blurred line. This person could think you guys are a dream team or a winning fit, a perfect combination. So that might lead to marriage for some of you going down in the future. And the leapfrog. Are you ready to take a leap of faith and go in a new direction? Exactly what I was saying with this card, right? We're going in a new direction, but sometimes we have to be pulled back before we can go forward. So make sure that you realize that if something is causing setbacks, it's actually setting you up to go in a new direction. And the lighthouse says that you are navigating through life's challenges and difficult times, but you will find your way. So know that going forward. All right, let's see. I want to know what we've got from Infinite Love. What do we need to see? There we go. I love it. Spirit says, surrender to the divine plan. White flag waving. You know, the white flag is the flag of surrender, right? The old cartoons come to mind where they'd wave the white flag. I surrender. Don't shoot. Don't hurt me. So I feel like you're surrendering to whatever this plan is. It's like, all right, Spirit, you win. Choose to be happy. It is a choice. You get to choose whether you're happy or whether you're sad. So choose to be happy. Make it a good day no matter what the circumstances are. Your higher self always has the answers. So trust your instincts and intuition. What is it telling you? Where is it guiding you? The lighthouse tells you that you're going to navigate. Know that you are wanted. The right person definitely wants you and all of you all of the time. And I feel like sometimes we have to really just see that for what it is. So are you willing to surrender to the divine plan? Because there is one for all of your lives. All right, signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Sorry if you can hear Magnus. He's in the office and he's playing with the door dinger. All right, Spirit, what do we need to see? Signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Show my single Pringles. What do they need to see? Ooh, the pyramid. So you could be bridging the gap between the spiritual and the physical. I also feel like this is a card of higher learning and higher knowledge, and it's like the path to enlightenment. So you could be, climbing the staircase, going all the way to the top. The Witches tells us that you could be a mystic or a healer. Use your powerful insight, your magic, in order to manifest what it is that you want. The Anouk tells us that this is the key to life, that we have to make sure that we are focused on the bigger picture and that there is a plan going forward. And the Raven. So there's some sort of insight that's going to help you to transform. All right, so let's see. How's life treating my single Pringles? Oh, knocked our candle out. That's all right. All right, singles. You may need some time management. So if you feel like you're always running late or you're exhausted all the time, then you need a sleep routine, you need some time management, or maybe set an extra alarm so that you're not late missing things. And the trash took itself out. Toxic people and relationships, just say no. We don't want those, right? We want something that's healthy, that leads to a healthy connection. Watch out and be cautious while driving. Car accident. Drive safely and look out for the idiots along the way. Most of that can usually be avoided. It's more of a cautionary card, so be very cautious when you're driving. and taxidermy. Why keep holding on to dead things? Jobs, relationships, let it go. So don't keep holding on to things that are dead weight or no good for you. We want to make sure that we're letting go of these things because we wish to welcome in something new. So let's see, we have the Ace of Cups out here. We have the wedding card out here. So let's see who it is. And this deck's big, so got to break it up and shuffle more than a few times. Let's see what we got going on for my singles. Singles, what do they need to see? All right, singles. Who's coming in for my singles? An extrovert, outspoken, driven, and ambitious. Sounds like a fire sign. Q, loves to sing. Loud, outspoken, life of the party. So this person's an extrovert. I feel like you could be an introvert, which is funny because the analogy was you're not going to meet anybody who, you know, if you're sitting at home on your couch. So this person could drag you out of the house. Boyfriend, could have tattoos anywhere on the body. Let's see, who is coming in for my singles? Tell me who's this new offer, the Ace of Cups. Who's that? Yellow in the eyes, gray eyes, blue eyes. Love that. They're all eyes. Works out at the gym. Ooh, could be your crush. We also have the sunglasses card because somebody's watching my collective. Okay. Who is this Ace of Cups? Fire sign, Leo, male, letter I. Hiker likes the outdoors. Okay. Tell me about this wedding card. Wedding card. Listens to rap. Letter O. Curly or wavy hair, blonde hair. Girlfriend, we had boyfriend, interesting. Someone can't dance. Letter D. Birthmark on the face, listens to rock or alternative. Athletic build or body. Letter H. Okay, tell me about this new person coming in for my singles. Who's this new person? Short hair, shaved head, or a pixie cut. Could ride a motorcycle. Full figure, curvy body. Average height, 5'5" to 5'10". Why? No alcohol, sober life. Slim build. Aries or a fire sign. Leo or Aries placements. Extrovert, outspoken, loud. All right, so we have Gemini or air sign. We did have the Knight of Swords there, so that's also air sign energy. Virgo or earth sign. Anybody else that's coming in for my singles, please, Spirit? Owner of a small business. Someone could have kids. Letter S. Freckles on the face. Has a cat. Soft-spoken, quiet voice. Introvert and extrovert. I feel like opposites attract, but it's a dream team. Somebody's a non-smoker, and someone's short, under 5 foot. All right. Anybody else that's coming in for my singles? Big full lips, dimples in the cheeks, long hair past the shoulder. Scorpio or water sign. Well, when is it gonna happen? Let's get some timing. Let's see what we've got here. All right, Spirit, tell them when this new love offer is coming in. It's worth the wait, so don't rush perfection. So timing definitely matters. Allow things to come to you. We attract, we do not chase. What is meant for us will simply find us. And winter, December, January, February. February's not over with. All right, tell me when this wedding is going to take place. We have the wedding card out here. When is the wedding going to happen? Do it and go for what you want out of life. Some sort of past returning. Past life recall, past love, past memories, or relationships. And springtime, March, April, or May. So there could be some spring weddings. Interesting. We go from February to March. I feel like for some of you it's going to be really quick. Yep, and Valentine's Day could be quite significant. And that, my dears, is Friday. Have a wonderful week.